So this guy got on here and he was like, he found out that women break up with men 6 months, like in their mind, 6 months before they actually break up with them. And he was like, well, what does it look like? And I commented and I was like, how we act during that time or when we have mentally broke up with the man is what you would call peace. You found peace in me not addressing things, not me, talking about my feelings, communicating. You found that as peace. So it never really makes sense to me why men be shocked when you finally do break up with them or when you finally do cut them off. Because if you took being inconsiderate of my emotions as peace, in what world did you think that we were going in the right direction? In what world did you think we were going in the right direction? Literally, the moment that a woman stops talking or stops addressing things, but you guys are still kind of cordial, you need to be on your toes. You need to be on your toes, boo, because something up here is disconnecting.
You're right. There is a disconnect, and the disconnect is with you. My job is to be a provider and a protector. Your job is to be my peace and be my helpmate. If the only time that you can bring me peace is when you've mentally tapped out of the relationship, congratulations. You are an agent of chaos and do not deserve my protection or my provision. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you communicating with me. What the issues is. The problem is a lot of women, especially modern women nowadays, confuse communication or effective communication with being combative and argumentative. That is not peaceful to a man. That is chaotic. We have to go out in the world and compete. We have to deal with other men. We have to deal with the elements. We have to deal with the pressure of society and of the world at large. Pressure is made for shoulders, not for hips. We will gladly wear that badge and we will gladly take that on. But to come home to a woman who's also chaotic, that's not nothing that we want to deal with. So yes, when you learn how to stop talking, you don't have to have an opinion or talk all the time or say something all the time. That is peaceful. You can voice your opinion. We want to hear from you. But yes, it is peace to us when you're quiet sometimes. When a man is quiet, he's at peace. That doesn't mean he's thinking about another woman. That doesn't mean that he's plotting on something against you. No, that's who we are in our nature. We are peaceful like that. And we want you to be our peace. So yes, when you're quiet, it's like, finally, I can think clear. Jesus Christ. But a lot of women think all the just constantly yapping is normal or peaceful. No, it's actually very chaotic. If there's an issue, address it. And if you don't know how to effectively address it without being combative and argumentative, you're not going to get the results that you want. Now, if you know how to peacefully address issues like an adult and you're still not getting the response that you want and you feel like you've mentally tapped out, go ahead and leave the nigga. Fuck that nigga with your peaceful ass. You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.